YouTube. These NBA trades, man, they're going crazy. It's almost as if we're living in NBA 2K. And mind y'all, I got that 2K series on the way. Y'all let me know what team y'all want me to be with. Could it be with this new team that just got Anthony Davis? Let's talk about it. So, just a couple minutes ago, I was in the midst of recording my James Harden video. And if you're seeing this, that video is out. I just posted that. I just recorded, edited, and posted it. And in the midst of me recording that video, Anthony Davis was traded to the Washington Wizards. As we look right here, we see the Mavericks have agreed to trade 10-time All-Star big man Anthony Davis to the Wizards in an 8-player blockbuster trade. Of course, the Mavericks are choosing to build around Cooper Flagg. That's their guy. He got him with the #1 pick after trading Luka Doncic. So the Mavericks, it's time to go on a rebuild. Anthony Davis was verbal that he did not want to be there in Dallas anymore. Kyrie Irving still battling with his ACL injury, so he should be coming back next season. Potentially, they might trade him as well. So who knows what's in store for the Dallas Mavericks. But overall, this trade says the Mavs will send Anthony Davis and guards Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, Dante Exum to the Wizards for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley, 2 first-round draft picks, and 3 second-rounders. And so what this does for the Mavericks is, as that whole trade pans out, you can kind of look back at the Luka Doncic trade because Anthony Davis was the big piece that they got for Luka Doncic. And with that being said, that meant that the entire Luka trade, as I pull it up, was Luka Doncic for Max Christie, Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley, 3 first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks. And in this day and age, that's nowhere near enough for Luka Doncic. I'm sorry. You have guys like Desmond Bane, who just got traded for 4 first-round picks. You have Mikal Bridges, who just got traded for 5 first-round picks. Rudy Gobert, I know he's a 4-time DPOY, but Rudy Gobert got traded for 5 first-round picks. And for Luka Doncic, you get 3 first-round picks and a bunch of decent role players. Of course, Chris Middleton, all-star. I won't take that away from him. But from where he's at right now in his day and age in his career, he's not worth much. Like you see, the Wizards kind of threw him into this trade and trying to get Anthony Davis. So it's like, what does this have in store for the Mavericks? You can see that they're going into this clear rebuild. Overall, this season, they're not doing pretty well. As we look over in the standings, go over here to the Western Conference. The Mavericks are sitting down here at the 12th seed. And for those who don't know, you have to be the top 8 seeds to make the playoffs. The 9 and the 10th seed are there. There's a new thing in the NBA called the play-in. It's been in the league for the past maybe like 3 or 4 seasons, to where the 7th seed plays the 8th seed, and the winner of that gets the 7th seed. The 7th seed plays the 8th seed, and that winner gets the 7th seed. And then the 8th seed will end up playing the winner of the 9th and 10th seed. So if anything, you want to get to at least in this range, the 7, 8, 9, so that way you can battle for a playoff spot in the play-in. But right now, the Mavericks, they're sitting at the 12th seed. They're 19-31. They've lost their last 5 games. They're 4-6 out of their last 10. So overall, it's just not looking really good for them. Cooper Flagg, he put up some really good games. He had like 49, I want to say, last week against the Hornets, even though they still lost in that game that he had 49. So just overall for the Mavericks, it's not looking good. Nico Harrison is going to haunt Dallas fans for who knows how long. I have some friends, my dean, some people, my chapter, they're Mavericks fans. They're glad that Anthony Davis is gone, but I just think of the return that you got for Luka Doncic. This just isn't it. If we go over here and we run the tankathon right now, Dallas is sitting with the 8th best odds to get the #1. And if we sim it, we'll maybe run it 3 times. Right here, Dallas stays at the 8th pick. If we run it, it loads a couple times. Oh my God, Atlanta jumped up to #1. If Atlanta gets the #1 pick, that would be crazy. And we're looking at Washington, they got #2. And so if the Wizards are able to pick up Trae Young, who they traded for earlier this season, still have Trey Johnson, who is a lights-out shooter. You have Bilal Coulibaly. You also have Keyshawn George and Alex Sarr. And then you're putting Anthony Davis. And then you're able to get a top 5 pick and add a Cam Boozer or a Mikal Brown off the bench or some type of extra piece to that team. That team is looking really scary, especially in the East with the way the East is looking. As you just saw in my James Harden video, it's open. We ran the tankathon one more time. Dallas ends up with the 8th pick again. So it's like right now I'll give it one more time because everything works in threes. But a third time, Dallas ends up with the 8th pick. So who knows what's in store for what we have for Dallas. Right now it's just not looking like the best of them. I think this trade, you had to do it. Anthony Davis wanted gone, so you didn't want to just be stuck with AD and him not even really wanting to play. So he's had some amazing games. I wanted to do like I did with my James Harden video and pull up a little bit of the highlights. And this was a game earlier this season because, mind you, he hasn't played too many games. He's only played 20 out of their, I want to say 40 or 39 games total. So he's like right about like 50% of this season. But with how the league is going, 50% is not enough. That's not enough to make an All-NBA. That's not enough to make an All-Star. Like I mentioned in my James Harden video, your availability is your best asset at this time of the league. Just as we were saying, this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had an ab strain, and it's going to put him out past the All-Star break. So he won't be able to play in the All-Star this year. Of course, the Thunder have been balling. Shai has been having an unreal season, but him not being able to play, now the Thunder are out with no Shai and no J-Dub for the time being. So who knows what can go on with that. But I wanted to go in, watch a couple of these Anthony Davis highlights from a game earlier this season. He had 25 and 10. So let's check it out. So at least for Mavericks fans, you lost D'Angelo Russell too, so you don't even have him anymore. Even though he was getting a lot of DNPs on the team. But overall, it's scary sights out in Dallas for right now. It's a pretty scary sight. So Dallas fans, for the remainder of this season, you're gonna watch Cooper Flag be Cooper Flag, but overall, I would not expect too many more wins. I think with trading Anthony Davis, mind you, he hadn't been playing anyway. I would look to try and lose some more games. Probably get into that top 5 with those draft picks. Hopefully you can get something. I think they got another one this year from in that Wizards trade. I think it's the OKC pick, so that's not going to be pretty high at all. It's going to be late 20-something. But at least having 2 first-round picks, being able to bring those in, I would scout, look deep into this college class, and see what you can get. Wow, I haven't watched too many Dallas Mavericks games this season, but this just does not look good. Of course, I watch them whenever they play against my Rockets. That's for sure. Oh, that was an offensive interference. No more AD and Cooper Flag. You will not see that again. Sorry, I'm not gonna keep talking bad about the Mavericks, but this organization is going through it. In the past 365 days, you had Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, and all that is now gone. You have Cooper Flag and 4 first-round picks. But yeah, man, that was really it. I just wanted to kind of get y'all into what's going on in the world, in the basketball world for sure. Like I said, trade deadline tomorrow. We have less than 24 hours. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to keep dropping more videos. I got a bunch coming out. I got that trivia with a special guest. I got this 2K series that I keep wanting to bring into. So comment down below any teams that you think, with all these trades that's going on, who would be some interesting teams that would be fun to play with in 2K and rebuild. I'm pretty in tune with what's going on, so it's like, okay, maybe these trades, I'm trying to keep it pretty realistic. It's not going to be completely similar to what's going on in the NBA, but I'm not going to let 2K do a lot of the 2K things. I have a lot of parameters in place for that. But y'all let me know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All right, y'all. Peace.